you know what you signed up for, but just the absolute like disregard for what it looks like to people watching that thing and not even being, they don't understand any of it, and they're watching it, and the optics of all of that just shows you how devoid of leadership the whole CrossFit business is. And I was saying somebody like a Fikowski, and I don't Fitkowski, I can't pronounce it exactly right, but like somebody like him would probably lead that organization in a way that would bring people like me back into being interested in it.
100%, because like Fikowski is like the golden child of CrossFit, honestly. Like, so I worked with him a couple times in the pool, and he genuinely is like one of the nicest, most genuine people.
Seems like it.
Like he is super fucking cool and very straightforward and matter of fact, but in a way of like, if you say something that's incorrect, he goes, "Oh, no, here's how it actually is. I don't want to belittle you, but the information, like let's look at it through this lens."
Well, they call him the professor, right? I mean, they don't do that for
he's
no
very
reason.
smart.
Yeah,
he's very smart.
But insert anyone, right? Insert anyone. Insert Froning. Insert anyone. Like somebody like that is going to run that organization from that point, not the managing the books and the back end and all that bullshit of a business. Like the committee can do that, but like that front end part, they just don't have it, and they haven't had it for a long time. And I think
they haven't had it at all. Ever.
Well, you can go way back.
Once it started becoming like a sport, and because it honestly, Gene, it honestly is a great methodology.
I mean, we still use it.
Yeah, constantly varied functional movement. It's ideal for like increasing. I mean, look at all like Greg Glassman. Even though he was an idiot during the George Floyd stuff, Greg Glassman put together a pristine training regimen. It kind of compiled every bit of everything, and well, I mean, shit, obviously. And then, like, you had people losing 100 pounds. You had people going from type 2 diabetes to no diabetes. You had people literally reversing MS because they were following paleo diet.
Crazy.
Like, autism for the win, man. Rhythm with the tism.
That's pretty good.
I only say that because I think it did come out that he is on the spectrum.
A Glassman?
I think so. And I can also make that joke. My brother-in-law is autistic and schizophrenic.
Holy shit. Yeah, I don't disagree with anything there. I mean, I think, you could go back way farther. The issues with Glassman and stuff like that, but that's a whole CrossFit wormhole, like you said.
Yeah. We're talking about grid and catching up with the homie.
Yeah, grid.
Yeah.
What's
and
next
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. What's next for you? I mean, are you gonna?
So
when does it start up again?
So dates are undefined, but it will be earlier this year. Ooh. It'll likely be happening during the Open, which, in my opinion, is good.
That's good
because it won't actually interfere with the games for any of the athletes. Because like the season would start like this year, it was going to start June 1st, but we had a great opportunity to be a part of Mr. Olympia in Vegas, so we shifted the start to July 4th weekend, or the weekend after that. Whatever July 6th was. And we had the Fitness Expo in the UBU Fitness Expo in Orlando. And then in August, we had our second match in Tampa, mid-August, that was the week after the games or before. Week after.
I don't remember when.
I think it was the week after. I think it was the week after the game. But either way, like you had people coming back from the games to be in a grid match. So like
completely wrecked.
Grueling. Oh, absolutely.
37
workouts across 2 days, and then they come to do a fucking grid match. And then Mr. Olympia in Vegas was in October, and then we just finished the championship the weekend, 2 weekends before Thanksgiving.
Good Lord.
Yeah, which there's a long season, Gene. And
that's a lot.
For there only to be like one match, or I guess in October, Mr. Olympia's case, 2 matches, like one match a month.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And the season technically started in April, like April 10th, I think, was when the official start date of the season was, because player fees were due, signings had to be all in, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So we're gearing up for that again. The re-signing period started 2 weeks ago, I believe. Yeah. And it'll go until, I want to say, the second week of January this year. I don't know for sure yet. I wasn't able to be on the call yesterday that we had. every other Tuesday we have a team owners call. Griffin and I were asked to be on the Jason CF Media podcast. What's it called? Plate
Yeah, I saw that.
Stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plate Stack Chat, I think.
Yeah.
Which honestly, like, there's a lot of unhinged conversation on his podcast.
Yeah.
Funny.
Whatever. It's a podcast. Do whatever you want.
Oh yeah. He does a good job of talking to every grid team and most of the athletes too. So, and he's in the UK.
Okay.
But yeah, I would encourage, if you specifically want to get a good recap on like the season as a whole, watch basically any episode that he had any grid players on.
Okay.
And that'll tell you everything about it.
Cool.
But I'm also happy to talk about it here too. But the next step is going to be, okay, we're laying down who's coming back or who wants to come back, who is likely going to be cut, who we want to ask back out of those who want to come back or are coming back, and then who's retiring.
Oh, okay.
Which we already know, like RJ's retiring this year. Because I mean, that boy's been training for grid since 2016.
Yeah.
His body's just destroyed.
Yeah, a lot of work.
So can you imagine training grid for 8 years to win a championship?
Yeah.
And then the winning is only $20,000 and you get like $500 of it?
Yeah. You don't do it for the money.
No, but it helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but his wife, Mia, and another friend of mine, John Chen, they are the co-owners of the team. So he didn't have to worry too much about the financial side of stuff this year, because those two got some good stuff for the team, but
cool.
Financially speaking. But yeah, so in conversation with a few people that are not on teams, because I can't talk to any other athletes that are on teams. I broke that rule last year, and I did that without knowing it, and I still feel bad about it to this day.
You paid your penance.
Oh yes, I did. And I have to still do some damage control over that, because one of our athletes